This is Rishworth Common. It's a Yorkshire Water site and we're working on it as part of the MoorLIFE project for Moors for the Future.
Moors for the Future is a partnership organisation. It started off in 2003 as a Heritage Lottery scheme funded project. The MoorLIFE project kind of carried on after the Heritage Lottery funded project, and it involves 6 of those original partners in the project, again with different interests. So we've got the landowners, so the 2 water companies, United Utilities and Yorkshire Water. We've also got the National Trust, but we also have the more generic bodies who are funding for the nature and the overall benefits. So we've got Environment Agency and Natural England also put in money, and of course the Peak District National Park. But all of that is matched by 75% additional funds from the European Union. So together, the little bits pots from 6 different partners have created a £5.5 million project, which benefits all the parties involved and meets that objective and helps to maintain this moorland and restore it.
The works we've undertaken here is bare peat restoration work, diversification and then sphagnum reintroduction. The area was identified as having significant amounts of bare peat, which was potentially harmful to the active blanket bog that we have on site. We start off using aerial photos to identify the amount of bare peat that is on site, which on this site was 10 hectares worth. Then the bare peat is covered with heather brash that's cut from healthy moors elsewhere in the Peak District and the South Pennines, brought onto site, flown in by helicopter, and then spread across the bare peat areas to provide a sort of carpet to cover the bare peat areas and prevent any further erosion. Now this heather brash has a twofold benefit. Firstly, it prevents the erosion, and then the second benefit is it offers a good stable base to seed in and allow the seed to establish. The grass is supported by treatments of lime and fertiliser to raise the pH and to provide a boost to allow the grass to establish. This grass will grow for 2 or 3 years once we keep on putting the lime and the fertiliser down, and then after that period we'll stop the lime and fertiliser. The seed will then die off. At the same time, the heather seed and the Dischampsia that we also put down at the same time should be establishing and should be coming up, taking the place of the nurse crop. So over the course of 3 to 5 years we'll have the heather seed and Dischampsia come back in and re-establish in the bare areas. But because we also want other species, we want the cotton grass and we want bilberry, we want crowberry and cloudberry. We do those by plug plants, so we fly up tiny nodules of peat which has got the plants grown from locally sourced seed, and they're flown up and planted around the moors to offer a diverse moorland species mix. And then the final treatment we do is the sphagnum reintroduction. It's what made the peat in the first place. Because of various reasons, fire, drying out of the moors, the sphagnum's disappeared from a lot of the moorlands that we have in the area, and so by reintroducing the sphagnum we hope to allow the moors to develop for years and years to come.